saved.
Yeah.
Hola.
That's all set. All right. And then we put up the logos. All right, fix your microphone. Yeah, but all right, I'll just do that because it's not properly set to for your mouth.
Go get him. Oh, that sucks.
So it was turned before.
Ooh, that's good.
You need help? And where you like to put your chair up so you're like actually above?
Extra stack of wire.
You like it like that? Do you want to put your chair up? If you put your chair up, you'd be above the microphone. You like that? Okay.
There we go.
All right. Whew. All right, we'll share this just in case if the Logan son wants to
No. Sounds good.
participate in the readings.
No.
There we go.
I'm ready.
You ready? Okay, I'll pray. We'll put some music on. Jesus, you're holy, wonderful, amazing.
Oh gosh.
We humble ourselves before you, and as we look to the text that points towards you, teach us what it means to the original audience, and then in return, how we could apply it today. May it be lessons that just show how you are the most glorious answer to empire and death and injustice. Reveal to us every day what that means so that we can live just lives. We could be the reflection that you're changing us to be. Lord of awesome name, amen. Yeah, you could take a moment and do what you need to do with water. You don't need to dump it. Just finish it. Yeah, but like that's a wasting product. It's still wasting though. I hear you. I mean, you can just grab a different cup, have your cup there to try your lemonade, but let's not waste product. You can use that cup right there for the lemonade if you want to. Yeah, because your parents spent money on the flavoring, and let's not. But but saying having lots of things does not mean that we should waste it.
What?
Yeah, and I'm giving you an option. You can use another cup. Well, a cup is easily washable, but once you trash something, it's gone forever. I would rather use 2 cents of soap than trash flavoring.
news, Parker. Got my hands on an authentic KGB report from the Cold War about a raid on a Centaurian medical lab.
Great. Why are you so excited?
The lab was built on the order of, you guessed it, Dracula. The report details creepy medical experiments, which were, drum roll please, his earliest attempts to create new breed vampires.
Wow. I didn't know you read Russian.
I don't. Oh, all right, the report is an authentic translation. But still, it's huge.
So it's a translated document from the Cold War?
No, it's digital scans of a recent translation. Can you just let me have this for once?
Sorry, Eddie. Let's look at the report together.
You want to air fry your chicken nuggies? Okay, I'll plug it in. Let's do this. All right. Jesus, we come back to you. As we read this, again, reveal to us how this is part of your story. You are an Israelite answering an ancient promise. And answering that ancient promise has affected us. So reveal in your wonderful awesome name what the hope is. Amen. I get it, but like I gave you options on where to just say put it somewhere else if you want to use that cup. So it's not thrown.
Still have an active flavor though.
Yeah, but it's like literally throwing away $1 because those flavorings are not cheap. Because since they're all natural, all fruit, no artificial flavoring in it. They're not cheap. Your mom,
And I phoned my 20
your mom put a lot of money for that flavor. You know how much your Roblox was? Yeah, it's about the price of each one of those little bottles. All right. In King Hezekiah's 4th year, Sennacherib, king of Assyria, came up against all the fortified cities of Judah and took them. The king of Assyria sent the Rabshakeh from Lachish to Jerusalem to King Hezekiah with a heavy force. He took stand at the conduit of the upper pool at the Launderer's Field Road. Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was over the house, Shebna the scribe, and Joah, son of Asaph the recorder, went out to meet him. The Rabshakeh said to them, "Will you say to Hezekiah, the great king, the king of Assyria, has said this? What is this trust that you have?" I have said to myself, yes, the word on the lips equals a plan and might for battle. Now on whom have you trusted, that you have rebelled against me? There you have trusted in this broken reed of a staff in Egypt, which goes into the palm of the person who leans on it and pierces it. Such is Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, to all who trust in him. But if you say to me, Yahweh our God, we have trusted in him, is it not he whose high places and altars Hezekiah removed, and said to Judah and Jerusalem, before this altar you are to bow down? Now do not make a bargain with my lord the king of Assyria. I will provide you with 2,000 horses if you can provide yourself riders for them. How could you turn away a single governor among my lord's least servants? But you trust for yourself in Egypt for cherry trees and horsemen. And now, is it without Yahweh that I have come up to this country to destroy it? Yahweh himself said to me, go up to this country and destroy it. Eliakim, Shebna, and Joah said to the Rabshakeh, do speak to your servants in Aramaic, because we are listening. Don't speak to us in Judahite, in the ears of the people that is on the wall. The Rabshakeh said, was it to your lord and to you that my lord sent me to speak these words? Was it not to the individuals sitting on the wall about their eating their excrements and drinking the water they had passed along with you? The Rabshakeh stood and said and called in a loud voice. Actually, is there a way to here we go. Oh man, I thought I would get help trying to say it right, but that's not happening. The Rabshakeh stood and said and called in a loud voice in Judahite and said, listen to the words of the great king, the king of Assyria. Okay, go ahead and get your chicken nuggies.
GeForce Game Ready driver is available.
I see that. Is it going to be a
Are you game ready?
Is it going to be a salty driver? Oh, look at it just go.
The mistake was clicking the button and not the X.
Overdrive mode.
Better hope your reading doesn't get interrupted by your computer randomly restarting.
Let's see if it's one of those updates that says we need to restart to finish the installation.
It is a driver update. Even if it doesn't say you should, you probably should.
Got your chicken nuggets? You want to start? All right. All right, you ready, my friend? Listen to the words of the great king and the king of Assyria. The king has said this, Hezekiah must not deceive you, because he won't be able to save you. Hezekiah must not make you trust in Yahweh, saying, Yahweh will definitely save us. The city won't be given to the hands of the king of Syria. Don't listen to Hezekiah, because the king of Assyria has said this, make a treaty, a blessing with me. Come out to me and eat each his vine and each his fig tree, and drink each the water from his own cistern, until I come and take you to a country like your country, a country of grain and new wine, of bread and vineyards. Don't let Hezekiah mislead you, saying Yahweh will save us. Have the gods of the nations, any of them, saved his country from the hand of the king of Assyria? Where were the gods of Hamat and Arpad? Where were the gods of Seraphim? And as it the case that they saved Samaria from my hand? Who was it among all the gods of these countries that saved their country from my hand? They were silent and didn't answer him a word because... Oh, there's a driver. See it. Okay. The driver just pushed through. Oh, did it kill Discord? Oh, the driver just said no to Discord. So that driver update just flat out in task Discord. Oh, and Marvel and the Midnight Sun broke.
I wonder why. I hope you saved.
Yeah, I did, yeah. At least I think so.
Uh-oh. That's never a good thing. Maybe. Might
Alright.
as well be a no.
Besides driver being distracting, his focus finished through. And as it the case that they saved Samaria from my hand, who was among all the gods of these countries that saved their country from my hand? They were silent and didn't answer him a word, because it had been the king's command, don't answer him. So Hezekiah, the king of Judah, is not giving in to the Assyrians, to Assyria. And Assyria goes like, don't trust your God Yahweh. He won't save you. Have these other gods saved their people? It's like straight up challenging Yahweh, which usually,
If not, you don't do that.
yeah, usually doesn't end well.
Pass the bag. No blessing for you.
Eliakim, son of Hilkiah, who was over the house, Shebna the scribe, and Joah, son of Asaph, the recorder, came to Hezekiah with their clothes torn and told him the Rabshakeh words. When King Hezekiah heard, he tore his clothes and covered himself in sackcloth. He came into Yahweh's house and sent Eliakim, who was over the house, Shebna the scribe, and the elders of the priests covered in sackcloth, to Isaiah, son of Amos. They said to him, Hezekiah has said this. This day is a day of trouble, reproof, and disgrace when children come to birth, but there's no strength for giving birth. Perhaps Yahweh your God will listen to the words of the Rabshakeh, whom the king of Syria, his lord, sent to revile the living God, and will reprove the words that Yahweh your God has heard. So lift up a plea on behalf of the remains that are here. When King Hezekiah's servants came to Isaiah, Isaiah said to them, say this to your Lord. Yahweh has said this. Don't be afraid before the words you have heard with which the king of Assyria, young men, have blasphemed me. Here I am putting a spirit in him. He will hear a report and will return to his country, and I will make him fall by the sword in his country. The Rabshakeh returned and found the king of Assyria fighting against Libnah, because the Rabshakeh had heard that he had moved on from Lachish. The king of Assyria had heard concerning Tarakwa, the king of Sudan. He has come out to fight with you. When he heard, he sent aides to Hezekiah, saying, you are to say this to Hezekiah, king of Judah. Your God, whom you are trusting, saying, Jerusalem will be given into the hands of the king of Syria, must not mislead you. There you yourself have heard what the kings of Assyria have done to all the countries, by devoting them, and you will be saved. Did the Gaza nation that my ancestors destroyed save them? Gozan, Haran, Resiph, the Edenites who are in Telasar? Where is the king of Hamat, the king of Arpad, the king of Lar, Seraphim, Hena, and Eva? Hezekiah received the letter from the aide's hand, read it out, and went up to Yahweh's house. Hezekiah spread it out before Yahweh, and Hezekiah pleaded with Yahweh, Yahweh armies, Israel's God. You who sit over the cherubs, you are God alone, in relation to all the kingdoms of the earth.
This Bible?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
So, the king of Assyria sent a letter. like sending a very worded email saying, "Who's your God?" Just because I'm out here fighting, going out here fighting someone else doesn't mean you're going to still be saved. And so now, so Hezekiah is bringing it before God, bringing before Yahweh. You are the one who made the heavens and the earth. Yahweh, bend your ear and listen. Open your ear, eye, and see. Listen to all the words of Sennacherib that he sent to blaspheme the living God. Of a truth, Yahweh, the kings of Assyria, have devoted all the countries in their country, given their gods to the fire, because they were not gods but the work of human hands, wood and stone, and they have destroyed them. But now, Yahweh our God, deliver us from his hand, so that all the kingdoms of the earth may acknowledge that you alone are Yahweh. This was the word of Yahweh. You ready? Okay, commentary. Jesus, your holy and amazing. Thank you for preserving this ancient work of antiquity where generations after can read. As we read this scholar's thoughts, may it reveal deeper of what it meant to the time of the people and now what it means to us. So we may know you deeper, and within knowledge we can worship you and how you want to be worshipped. Amen. When I was the principal of a seminary, I would get lots of mail. Usually my assistant will open it, but on Saturday I will do so, and thus will get first sight of the tricky pieces of correspondence. Ones that raise worrying issues or ask questions to which I didn't know the answer or appraise me of an unwelcome decision. Maybe a ministerial selection board had not recommended a student who I thought was a fine candidate, or maybe they had recommended one who seemed to me to be implausible. I was standing in my office puzzling over such a letter. I came to love the picture of Hezekiah taking his much trickier letter into the temple and standing in front of God as I would in my office, holding out to God. Have you seen this? It's monstrous. What shall I do? The situation really is tricky. The story avoids drawing our attention to the way Hezekiah is at least partly responsible for the mess he's in. His underlings' amusing plea to the Rabshakeh, one of Sennacherib's senior aides, that he avoid speaking in a way that ordinary people can understand, hints at their embarrassments. There are no untarnished heroes in the story. Many of the people on the Assyrian Empire's western edge have rebelled against Assyrian authority, and Hezekiah seems to have joined in. Chapters 29 and 31 have related how Judah sought to get Egypt's support in resisting Assyria. How this wouldn't work because it ignored Yahweh's involvement in affairs, and how Yahweh threatened to go as near as it's possible to go in letting Jerusalem fall, short of actually doing so. In keeping with this threat, Sennacherib has devastated Judah's cities and looks about to devastate Jerusalem. In his own subsequent account of events and an inscription he declares, because Hezekiah, king of Judah, will not submit to my yoke. I came up against him, and by force of arms and by the might of my power I took 46 of his strong fenced cities, and of the smaller towns that were scattered about I took and plundered a countless number. Hezekiah himself I shut up in Jerusalem, his capital city, like a bird in a cage, building towers around the city to hem him in, and raising banks of earth against the gates, so as to prevent escape. That's crazy. So here, they actually have this king who went against Hezekiah. They actually have like a piece from his own account of the moment.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Justin? Like, this is really cool. Like, there's actually an account. So here, like, there's Hezekiah and the king of Assyria, Sennacherib. And so we have the Bible's account, but they actually have like an inscription from that king that says, because Hezekiah, king of Judah, will not submit to my yoke, I came up against him, and by force of arms and by the might of my power, I took 46 of his strong fenced cities. And of the smaller towns that were scattered about, I took and plundered a countless number. Hezekiah himself I shut up in Jerusalem, his capital city like a burning cage, building towers around the city to hem him in, and raising banks of earth against the gates so as to prevent escape. So here we have, like, outside of the Bible, historical piece of this king going against Hezekiah. This Assyrian king against Hezekiah. That is cool.
Yeah.
This sequence of events is nearing its climax. Jerusalem is in the mountains, and Sennacherib has initially focused on the cities in the lower land nearer the Mediterranean, whose capture is an easier task. He sends the Rabshakeh to try to negotiate Jerusalem's surrender, so the king doesn't have to undertake a tricky and potentially lengthy siege. His speech on the king's behalf brings up just the right questions. One theme is planning. Talk is one thing, but planning and executing an operation is another. If Hezekiah had the military hardware, does he have the personnel to operate it? Isaiah would agree that the question of planning is important, but the deeper reason is that Yahweh is the one who knows about planning and executing operations. Sennacherib almost makes that point too, with his audience claim to be coming as Yahweh's agents, which is truer than he means. Yahweh's being the one who plans and executes operation is a fact that is going to rebound on Sennacherib. Another theme is trust. The issue Isaiah keeps raising is Hezekiah really so stupid as to trust in the Egyptians? Alternatively, is he in the position of trusting Yahweh when he has been involved in destroying Yahweh's sanctuaries in Judah? The longer version of the story in 2 Kings confirms Sennacherib's words. It's a clever argument. Though Isaiah would have approved of Hezekiah's action, the sanctuaries were inclined to unorthodox worship. But in speaking of trust, the Rabshakeh later makes one mistake. It's a fatal one. He ends up questioning whether Yahweh can deliver Jerusalem. So it's crazy. So, Charlie.
Yeah.
So the king of Judah, like, he has made many mistakes. In Assyria, because of the main mistake, Yahweh has allowed Assyria to devastate the lands of Judah. Not Jerusalem, the city, not the capital, but the lands. He then, like any pride, any evil, it's like the thing about evil, it always bites more than it can chew. Do you know that expression? It bites more than it can chew. What do you think that means? Then you can handle. So, like, what if, you know what loans are, right? Well, loans is like I go to the bank and I borrow. Let's say I borrow millions of dollars. It's like borrowing millions of dollars and promising that I'll pay it off in a year. That's buying more than you can chew. Biting more than you can chew. Can I?
Yeah, you have to do chores day and night all day.
I literally cannot raise $1 million without Yahweh's help. But if I go on saying I got this, not with, like, that'll be literally biting more than you can chew, and that's the thing with evil, and evil, especially empires, is generally speaking, they bite more than they can chew. But speaking of trust, the Rabshakeh later makes one mistake. It's a fatal one, and this is when he bites more than he can chew. He ends up questioning whether Yahweh can deliver Jerusalem, any more than other gods have delivered their cities. The observation that it didn't work with Samaria would be especially painful. Perhaps Hezekiah's aides are devastated out of fear, but Hezekiah is devastated because of the blasphemy. He knows there's a good chance that Sennacherib has tied a noose around his own neck. He knows it's a prophet's job to speak to God on the people's behalf as well as to speak to the people on God's behalf, and bids him do so. The same action would be good for God's name as well as for the remains of Judah, for the one city that is left. The last two paragraphs repeat many of the story's themes. They may be an alternative version of it rather than a continuation. A new thing they add is the prayer, which models the way the most powerful prayer is one prayed for your name's sake. They imply the awareness that God may indeed act to claim his holy name when it has been disparaged. All right.
We can start, friend. So you're suggesting I should probably just restart my computer anyways?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that. So since I have already started this allotment with Marvel, I'm going to finish this allotment with Marvel, but next allotment, we'll get switch over to PoE if you're available and open to it. Sweet.
I'm getting brave ready.
Okay.
So I can start the character.
Okay.
Question mark be like. I don't know why that goes too fast. What did I say?
That's Sorcerer.
Can you help me spell it?
Well, you can alt tab, or you can make it. You can literally make. You can slide Roblox on the side. You can make Roblox small. You could always make it big again.
No.
Okay, well, this is again me helping you be able to do it yourself. I'm back.
Is that so?
Yeah. Are you still doing your own thing, Logan, or are you thinking of joining us? I know a while ago you were talking about wanting to play PoE.
I don't know. Said I'm good for now.
Okay. Cool beans. Darn it. So earlier, the saves in this game just take a while sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought maybe because the computer was the game was on the hard drive, not the M.2 drive.
Yeah.
Turns out it was on the M.2 drive, and it still has long saves. Ah!
Lovely.
Yeah, it's probably because how many saves. I can't adjust how many auto saves it has. It has 50 slots of saves.
Just to make more saves.
Well, it's when it makes a new save, it deletes the old one. I could probably, if I could make it 15 or 20, I don't need 50 auto saves.
Are you sure about that one?
I guess if we're playing, gosh, what game? Divinity, maybe. You have to keep going back to find a stable save.
Because of the bag of the horrors.
Yep.
Switching to headset. So 1 second.
The bag of horrors and only not having the survivability because corrupted the bag. I still have no idea what was with that bag.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the ultimate, Gary.
Oh, just put sorcerer, the strongest battleground. Just look up information just on the character.
Yeah, I did.
Hmm.
And it didn't say anything on it.
Yeah. It must be just something that no one really explored besides you.
Broheim literally spent $5 to unlock extra private server settings,
Who cares?
Oh, jeez.
And he actually unlocked a character that on his own private server, all of his abilities insta kill.
I'm guessing it's so that way he's not interacting with other people.
No, it's just what he wanted. He likes the game so much he got a private server. He just on this God mode character, it doesn't have when you do things you kind of unlock an ultimate mode on other characters.
Yeah.
And so this God mode character, it has a bar with a question mark that looks like it can have an ultimate mode. but it seems like for whatever reason nothing is activated. And he's like, you think there's a way to activate it.
Deus Ex Machina only.
I don't know that reference. I never got a chance to play a Deus Ex game.
Great news,
That's not a
Got
Deus
my
Ex,
hands on an authentic
game.
KGB report from the Cold War.
That's a
By
phrase
Ray
from a
Honestly
long
Medical
time
Lab.
ago from old
Great.
Why are
shows,
you
I
so
think.
excited?
Because the lab was built on the order of, you guessed it, Dracula. The rep-
Which I think is
Long
what
ago, the
Deus
nation of
Ex, the
Transia was once
games,
the seat
like
of
were
power for the
inspired
heroic
by.
knights of Wundagore.
Might as well be Camp Hydra these days.
They're pulling in reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcements.
Yeah, it's
what
based off
exactly?
the
Mount Wondagore.
trope.
There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember. Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now
If
we
you
know
want to
where
look
strike.
into
Time for a little payback on Queen
into
Demon.
the nature
No?
of that
Right.
plot
One
device
slight
slash
mistake.
trope,
Handing my mother the last page
there's
of the Dark
of course a
Bring
TV
it
trope
back to
made
Hulk.
for that.
Okay,
Ooh.
same mistake. Technically.
I might have to check that
Fine.
out
You
so I
take
could
my
actually
check.
get a full
Roger,
understanding
thank
of
you.
the trope.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen.
That's your
You're not
character.
our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader, and we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time,
We got your
What
back.
if it's just a...
Then what are we waiting for?
But it has to be something.
Yeah, it's. I'll just say it's been a thing. The concept and it has been a thing for a very long time. And that, the phrase has been existing at least since the 60s, apparently. Probably longer.
Okay.
The like specific wording.
Interesting.
Died.
I wonder if it's like a...
what if we aim for his heart or something?
Oh.
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number
Activate.
2.
Don't forget the Parkman
Activate!
power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're the Midnight Suns. And you know what we Suns
Game.
We rise.
do? We've got this, guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me
Activate
hanging,
the
because
game.
our entire continued existence depends on us.
Right. No pressure. It's just the end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
Yeah. I know, that's a glorious meme. It did the classic when you create your own private server, create like 1,000 dummies to blow them away. He's gonna break the Roblox client.
Hiccups.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and what?
Ooh.
No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jelly green monsters?
Then they are ours.
That room.
Lilith, too. So it was here all along. Wanda was right.
She usually problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble. Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns assemble or whatever.
Why not?
It looks as if Lilith had sent every last Hydra clone she could find to guard the entrance.
Huh?
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
Have you seen the game Axolotl?
Hail that!
Sorry, what?
Have you seen the game Axolotl?
I think I saw the, like, was it you playing it or something?
I see that Ben played it.
Huh?
It's kind of like a ETG, but with animals and it's, yeah.
I don't like the Mystics. Don't
It's
like
a
them
demo
one
right now.
bit.
But don't you like,
Oh, here, I'll share the game, the Mystics. You know, glorious debuff.
Ah, okay, it's your game. That's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
glorious debuffing mage classes. And who actually do have a pretty strong beam move that hurts like crazy.
Let's see, map. Do I have any that I need to do? No.
I just use you to take out your Oh yeah.
Taking out your friends. Yeah.
Such big numbers.
The advantage is mine.
I'm not gonna use it yet because I might get DC'd for being AFK or something. I'll be back.
All right.
Oop.
It's one of those guys.
Good one. Here you go.
Do it!
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Good work. Watch closely.
My purpose is clear.
numbers hurt.
No retreat!
Numbers are ridiculous.
I will aid you in my plan.
In my sights.
And where do you think you're going?
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you. I will return the favor someday.
That sucks. Make sure he finishes someone so he can go on busy. Okay.
So.
Oh, it does swim! Yes! That's the
Your time is up. Weak, even for Hydra.
Yeah!
No, let's restart this. I could do this better. Alright.
I can do it again! I just gotta take out my hacker.
Actually, let's see if we take out the sorcerer. What is...
Hail that.
Dude, I think I break it again. I'll use it.
For now. As they say, it gets the job done.
The advantage is mine.
Can't recount or something. Okay. Let's save that.
I have no respect for mindless followers.
What in the world?
You asked for it.
Killed that. Lesson learned.
Be gone, bot. Secret default ultimate. And this is how you do it. You ready for this? First default ultimate. Use it. Activate. And then I did it in midair.
Well, it looks like that ultimate looks like another character, right?
Yeah, it is.
How about this one?
Okay, you gotta think I'm a hacker. Baby gone.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Oh, that's
Can
fine.
you watch this just straight?
Oh.
I almost did it.
I am ready.
Hey, Broheim. How would you like for a break step to take care to water Robin's cucumber and tomato plants?
Good.
Usually we do reading, but I thought taking care of nature would also be a good thing. So, what do you think of that?
Please don't tell me
They're not living up to their reputation. No retreat!
Isn't going to work.
Oh, that actually hurt a little.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here. Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you.
Probably not. It seems like he's at school. Yep, he's at school, buddy.
It's better if you quit now.
Your time is coming.
Yeah.
Look at what I activated. Look what I just said. Oh, it's too funny.
That's too funny to you.
I just like, and then I just like, go!
There is no escape.
Just as the stories told us, you are strong.
Oh, oops. No, we'll just do that. For right now, you go away. You can't do things. Which is better abilities.
No, the ultimate.
Engaging target. Hardly a scratch.
No one gets away.
What?
We should probably help out.
You need scan.
Ugh, I still don't get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Oh, he's super dead.
It's all coming back to me.
I will return the favor someday.
Let us see if they have an answer. The power of the light.
Good one.
Oh my gosh. Misunderstood. That was the freebie. Ugh. Oops are made. Actually, let's kick you towards the security hole you made. Darn it. Still keep moving. Yes.
Even the gods would not stand before us as arrogantly as you have.
Get out of there, as she commands.
Not enough.
No reinforcement. That's probably why they're all souped up. Besides that,
It will all be over soon.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonates with the dark energies of Cathan. Even the mountain could contain its vile influence.
Not terrible.
You had your chance. You were too weak for this fight.
Buy us some time. Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
You alone among your kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris, reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Mother, no! Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough, sister.
Even with her attention focused on that damn book, Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave sure is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
It's not the most elegant solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the help. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
Alright.
Okay, that's a pew pew right there.
Let's get that one. This Fury's pretty good. And then I'm blocking. No one has block yet, so we can get rid of that one. is going to do the most actual damage.
Oh, great.
Have your back.
Nice.
The advantage is mine.
I definitely don't want to be hit. 420. Dupes. Oof. See if we could pause his life for a second. Oh, that'll work.
Prepare yourself.
That's one hell of a move.
Oof. And then
Need to restore our strength.
Oh, there he is.
Alright, we have perfect.
Is that the best you've got?
No! I'll restart that. I meant to use my main guy to give him a good push. Yeah? No, it has bleed.
Dang it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
She will sustain us.
Actually, turn it. Okay. Let's do this right.
What are you doing, fat cat?
Critical. Something to check out.
Judgment come. Fuel for the fire. You have been judged.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Maybe I can. I am the spirit of vengeance.
Yo.
Hello.
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah. I just had some things that came up.
I forgot that cough drop sort of thing.
Feel a
I
lot
was like,
better.
how? Well, I just put one in my mouth. But I was like, what the heck am I gonna do to soothe my throat? Because my cough is horrible. And I was like, oh, I have cough drops. 3 of them though. Hopefully they'll last today.
Nice.
Otherwise, ooh, that was cool.
Let's hope for the best.
There won't be enough to save.
Okay. Oh.
All right, you're done with your. All right, you want to make the break in the oldest water robin's plant? Let me water the tomato. All right. All right, we'll be back, Logan.
Anyone that touches me is going down.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been
second charger for a little bit. Because we need to talk about like what we just did. How it mattered, okay? Remember how we're reading Reinforcing Faith? And about how like there's a lot to be said when you take care of plants and trees. That's like, because God takes care of the plants and trees, so we are reflecting His image by taking care of the plants and part of caretaking the world. All right, we can start.
I hear Brendan. All right.
Hey, Logan.
What's up? Are you on your phone? You on your phone?
I was a little bit, yeah, because I was just Robin messaged me a message.
I thought I heard Brennan's voice for some reason.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, he's not here.
Oh, then who are you just talking to?
Broheim. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, a while ago when you were here, I was talking to another person, but that was in a different room. Alright, let's...
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah. I had to take an important phone call. And so,
all right,
figuring that out.
I'm gonna be eating and stuff, so just let me know when you are available then.
Okay.
Hope everything goes well.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to break that. No! Please. Oh my god. It's a hard dose.
He said he was eating.
Thought he just What's Char doing?
He's playing his. He's doing his things. Houston.
Hey.
Sorry, 1 second. We're just a lot of important adult stuff came in.
All right.
Houston. I know you're waiting, but I just had to pause what I was doing and take care of a couple things, so I want to...
No, that's fine. I didn't know if you were still playing your game or whatever.
Important things came up, so I had to pause what I was doing and take care of that, so... Alright. Yes, friend? Yep. If he doesn't immediately come over and he doesn't respond to me, he's generally at school. Because she doesn't go to school. That's his mom.
No mercy for the servants of Lilith. Get back.
Whatever gets the job done.
Now that was something.
Prepare yourselves. Fail her.
Never seen that before. You asked for it.
I mean, you already figured it out by using the ultimate commands. Didn't you? I thought you did by hitting ultimate commands.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
It saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Hmm? Yeah, let me keep let me look at it first. Yeah, go ahead.
You have earned this. You were too weak for this fight. welcome assistance. Your time has come.
You know my position, my friend.
Your mother abandons you.
I think that character is a, I won't say a scam. You got what you paid for, which was pretty much a pay-to-win character. Because all of his other abilities are insta-kill. No other characters like that. As usual time.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restrain.
Trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire.
I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood. Game over.
Vampires are not the only ones to fear them.
While you wait for Aeson.
Let us see if they have an answer for this. You have earned this. Stephanie Trick.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Do not bother running.
I like the way you move, bud.
Hell has chosen you.
Mm.
If you still want it, come and get it. Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
Well, if it is, without that to calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all.
Now we're doing it.
You do not have to show off for me, Blade. Let us see if they have an answer for this. Welcome assistance.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Only the innocent stay.
No mercy for the servants. Return to your mother.
Make way for this.
goes on him. Oh, I attacked the wrong one. Balls.
Not gonna last long at this rate.
Alright, it's holy burst time.
Your time has come.
You were unprepared.
That's one hell of a move.
More of them are joining the fight.
This temple will be buried for another 1,000 years.
My power knows no limits. It is time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Oops. That's going to be painful.
None are forgiven. Know their fear.
Doesn't even want to explode. That's nice.
Keep an eye on him.
Oh my gosh.
Guess I'll watch you.
Hmm. You're throwing your oh, you're auto throwing yourself. I see.
Take what help I can.
I will return the favor when I can.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole guy did get corrupted.
This too easy.
Yeah.
Mercy for the sons of Lilith.
Nice.
Hail that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
What is very needy boy? He's gonna apply bleed. I should probably just stuck to my original plan and focus him out.
That's one hell of a move.
Take what help I can do.
I will return the favor when I can.
Get that guy out of here.
Your time has come.
Be broken.
Yeah, well, it's soulbound, so to officially get those out of the game, I have to take out anything that's connected to it at the same turn.
Soulbound.
Take out these two.
My power grows.
Then huh? Oh yeah. Let's get the Beggins.
We serve until the end. This changes nothing. Our reputation precedes us.
Still with me? Let's do it.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
The debt of blood shall be paid. Chthon
There we go. Now those
There's
two
no
leave my guys
convincing her.
alone.
You know what you have to do.
on many forms.
Make him focus on you. You just gave him a good little shoulder check.
I'm like, let me fetch him. Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This one. That guy just goes dead, and now you can't get when he does that. Well, even then, like, he just is literally untargetable when he's down there. Oh yeah, I mean, it's a chance. It's a percentage of them making them fall into the hole. No,
Payback's gonna be fun.
If they have more numbers on it.
We can wait.
Hope I get a big AoE ability then.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Right, you will cast
Don't
this.
speak as if you know me, demon.
Get them all
You
on you.
haven't been my sister for centuries.
Saddens me to hear you say that. But there's still time for you to see things his way.
No one calling themselves a Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Whoa.
Here it comes. These fanatics are always the same.
Here's your move to cleanse him.
Oh my gosh.
I have a redraw, so actually use one more ability.
What? That's not fair.
Because the even when we're not doing media, the goal is to not have Roblox on at all, so we're not focused on it. So right now you're in your focus mode.
Focus.
You're still having it focused though.
Well, why do they show up like that?
still want to apply that one bleed.
Prepare yourselves. She will sustain us.
Watch me. Give the mother my regards in hell.
It won't count as media if you do that.
Yeah, but we're at time anyways. So we can read now or read when Jason gets here.
You want to read right now? Okay. Now I'll do some PoE with Ustin. If Ustin's down.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do you guys need to go outside? 1 second.
Outside to go.
Right.
Yeah, take damage.
Uh-huh.
Trip.